all see him in all of those movies? He was fantastic. Get around him. I want everybody to stand and give Mr. Tennon a standing ovation for an outstanding job in Hollywood. Incredible. What an accomplishment.
1968, 40-something years ago. This speech is an incredible speech, and it still holds up today. We've gone from the dream to yes, we can. This is what Dr. King had envisioned. And we have Barack Obama and a lot of folks out in the audience voted for Mr. Obama. And we're all blessed. And Dr. King would be so happy. But we must remember that there's still lots of work to be done. And this is just the beginning of that work. I'm not unmindful that some of you have come here today out of great trials and tribulations. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities, knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends, that despite the difficulties and the frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream today. I have a dream today that even the state of Mississippi, a desert state sweltering in the heat of injustice, sweltering in the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream today. I have a dream today that every valley should be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. This is the faith with which I go back to the South with. And with this faith, we will be able to hew out of a mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will all be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside let freedom ring. And if America is to become a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from the hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain in Georgia. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when we let freedom ring, we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city. And we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews, Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last. Thank you. Thank you.